this is the problem. When Elisha saw the jacket that was coming down, according to their terms, spiritual terms, they call this a mantle. They are not calling it a jersey. They are not calling it a jacket. It's a mantle. Now, the mantle is not the anointing. The mantle, when you receive a mantle, what you're receiving is a cord. It's a cord. A mantle is how the anointing is used. How? A mantle is the manual on how the anointing is used. A mantle is the constitution. The mantle is the regulator. That's what regulates the power. The mantle is the code of conduct. Elisha might have received an anointing way before. Because you can't be touched by a jacket without being told to leave your job, and suddenly you leave your job, you slaughter the beasts, and you follow a man, unless there was an anointing that was transferred at that point. He got the anointing the day he was invited. And the invitation was not verbal. There was even some form of abuse in the way that he was invited into God's work. There was use of the jacket. Then he followed after Elijah. But still he could not make use of that anointing because he had no mantle. The mantle is what defines the hood, priesthood. If you were outside there, when they talk of the brotherhood, the hood is the conduct, the code of the brothers, the code, the culture. Now, when you are given a mantle, you are given, it's like a police officer. A police officer, when he gets to where there is a congestion, and then he starts directing vehicles, every motorist has that knowledge. That man is so powerful. He tells me to go, I go. He tells me to stop, I stop. Because the government has put that power, that anointing upon him to do so. You and I know that he must have something on him. There must be a gear, an attire. Because we are not aware that you got anointed. We are not even aware that you're a police officer. There must be something, a mantle that is put upon you that makes the invisible anointing visible. So this police officer, after demonstrating this kind of power for 1 hour, let him go into the restroom, and then he removes the mantle and he comes back. It becomes a completely different situation altogether. People are wondering, who is this guy? What is he doing there? Are you following me? So the anointing was given to him the day he was made a police officer. He had it, but he could not fully use it. They needed to dress him according to the power vested upon his life. So let me finish this part first. I know I've tried to deal with it before, but let me try one more time.